Yo, what's up, sleepers? It's your boy, Ed Bedhead. Are you ready to catch them all? Now, before this video begins, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, comment down below and what you'd like me to review next, and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet. So today I will be reviewing the SDCC Pokemon Comic-Con exclusive ones from San Diego. So both of these are flocked. I choose you, con stickers! Now before that begins, I want to try something new on this channel. So recently I went on a shopping spree, so I just want to showcase everything I bought. I will be reviewing these products in a future video. So today I'm just going to be showing off everything that I purchased. So this one I got from Amazon. Let's see what we got. I got Go Tanks! It comes in a little protective box too, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad this one was pretty well protective since it's an AAA anime exclusive. And we also recently went to Box Lunch, so I got a lot of stuff to show off. We got the Alien remix of Sully! This one is so adorable. Alien remix of Randall. As you could tell, I'm gonna be doing an Alien remix video eventually. So this one I got for my girlfriend because she's a big fan of Wall-E. So it's Alien remix of Wall-E. I also managed to pick up some of the let me put these down before I drop them all. I just realized they never gave me box lunch money for this, even though I spent over $30. So sad. Box lunch, what are you doing? Mail me my box lunch money. So this one is Marvel Zombie. This one is Wolverine. I actually like this line. I just recently realized that there was a Wolverine, which is what made me want to start buying them. My girlfriend also said they were selling Deadpool, but I didn't manage to pick one of those up because I didn't see it in the store today. And we also ended up getting Mysterio as well. So that's pretty cool. 2 of the zombie ones down. That's already half off the list. Alright, so now back to the review. So I really love Pokemon. I've always been a huge fan of it. Anyone who knows me will tell you that Pokemon was a big part of my life as well as my friend group's lives. So I knew I had to go through the trouble and effort of getting these. Now some of you may remember the Funko website, all the horrors that came with trying to buy these SDCC exclusives. So I'll tell you how my experience went. So I had about 5 different Funkos in the cart, and I'm not the type of person to resell Funkos. I genuinely just buy the ones that I know and love collecting. That's why I always give you guys the review of the Funkos at the end of the video, because I'm just that passionate about the media that it comes from. And so I've put like Goku, Bakugo, and a few others in there, as well as Mewtwo. And I had to wait, I think it was like 40 minutes we waited in line in the virtual shop because it was just loading. It was a constant. First it was 20 minutes of just a constant waiting to get to the payment screen. Then once you get to the payment screen, it's like, alright, everything is sold out. Everything you put in your cart is sold out. I was like, what? The only one I managed to get from that lot was Mewtwo. So I'm just glad I even got one, because some people didn't get anything. Then we waited another 20 minutes for the spinning wheel of death to load how much my shipping costs would be, which isn't it always the same unless you spend over $100 on Funko? I don't know what was going on, but it was just not a good day. A lot of people were upset about it. And as for the Vulpix, my girlfriend went to the store the very next day and managed to pick me up the Vulpix because it was the last one in stock. Now I have noticed that some GameStops have recently restocked on them, so maybe I'll be lucky enough to find one, but I haven't seen too many lately. Alright, so first up is Mewtwo. I absolutely love this Funko. It's one of my favorites of all time. The Pokemon Funko line is one of the best in my opinion. His angry facial expression is just so adorable, and I don't know, everything about this Funko looks just so well. It's got so much detail on it, and you know, Mewtwo's somewhat of a basic design, but that's why it works so well since Funko's art style is so minimal. They were able to translate it almost perfectly. He's even got that little weird thing going on in his neck like he does in the anime. Alright, so up next is Vulpix. This is one of the cutest Funko Pokemon Funkos ever. It's so soft. This one works so well with the flock because, you know, when you see a Vulpix, you would expect it to be soft and cuddly, which this one is. I just love holding it in my hand because, you know, it feels so nice. And look at its cute little tail, or tails I'll say, since he's got like 6 of them going on there. So both of these are really adorable, and if you get the opportunity to, I suggest you pick them up, but I know Mewtwo is retailing for around like 40 to 50 bucks right now. I'm not sure about Vulpix. I think it's up to 30 or 40 as well. So if you can't get the retail price, I would suggest doing that. Otherwise, you would have to pay those expensive fees through a third-party vendor. So for those of you who don't know, Pokemon originated from the video games. It actually became one of the most successful franchises in the whole history of the known world. So good job, Japan. After that, it was later adapted into trading card games, as well as then into anime. So I'm mainly going to be talking about the anime, although I am a big fan of the Pokemon cards as well as the actual video games. So first off, I'm going to be talking about Vulpix. So he's number 37 on the original 151 Pokemon. He's a fire-type fox with 6 tails. Yeah, you ain't got nothing on him, Tails from Sonic. So in the anime, he didn't have much of a role. He was Brock's Pokemon for like an episode, and then he ended up giving him back to, I think it was another breeder. It's been a while since I've watched that episode, but I know Vulpix didn't really play much of a role. They didn't really showcase him. He came in later on in the Sun and Moon series when the Alolan Vulpix came. That one is also really adorable, so I'm hoping we get a Funko of that eventually. I honestly think Vulpix is one of the most underrated Pokemon. He's not very powerful in the games either. He evolves into Ninetales. Ninetales isn't the best fire type, but I really like the look of it. It's a really cute design, and I think I'm going to start playing with Vulpix more when I play the video games. As well as when GXs were in the meta for Pokemon trading cards. Ninetales GX was one of the best. The Alolan Ninetales GX was one of my favorite GX cards. So up next, I want to talk about Mewtwo. So Mewtwo has probably the most interesting story of all Pokemon in the Pokemon franchise. He was a legendary Pokemon, but he was created in a lab from the DNA of Mew. And since he was born in a laboratory, all these scientists did horrific experiments on Mewtwo. It caused him a great deal of pain for most of his life, until one day he eventually got fed up. He was powerful enough to use his psychic abilities to break out of his prison and pretty much destroy the whole laboratory and mansion. So for those of you who don't know, Mew is the ancestor of all Pokemon, so that pretty much shows it's a really powerful Pokemon. And Mewtwo was gifted with all these psychic abilities, and probably more. He's a lot stronger than Mew. So once Mewtwo broke free, he wanted to get his revenge on humanity. And that's when Ash stepped in. He actually changed Mewtwo's heart by showing him the bond between his Pikachu and himself. So he actually warmed Mewtwo's cold little heart. I know in the original game, as well as Fire Red, which is my favorite Pokemon game, you can actually capture Mewtwo once you beat the Elite Four and finish the main storyline. So he's actually a pretty cool Pokemon. He's got 2 Mega Evolutions in the game. The only other one I could think of is Charizard, so he's pretty impressive if he can get 2 Mega Evolutions. You know Nintendo loves him then. He's also in the Super Smash Bros. Game. He has many appearances on many of the side Pokemon games that are going on. Just overall, one of my favorite Pokemon. He's got the most interesting story. He's the most interesting character development. I mean, he starred in his own Pokemon movie, as well as being the major villain in Detective Pikachu. And he has hundreds of great Pokemon cards. I'd show you, but I don't remember where I put my Pokemon cards. But I have a whole Mewtwo collection of just Pokemon cards. The EXs, the GXs, the classic ones. And I think this one is actually very well deserved because, in my opinion, he's the best Pokemon ever. So let me know down in the comment below which Pokemon is your favorite Pokemon, and if they have a Funko for it or not. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, comment, and like the video. That way we can continue making more for you guys. And as always, stay woke, sleepers. Peace!